Good morning, my name is Joren Alexander Toding, and I will be presenting about my ALP for e-commerce. So, what the topic we will be discussing is what I learned in this MKE utilizing e-commerce, how e-commerce helps our partner business or our business, and testimonials about my time in MKE utilizing e-commerce. So first, what I learned in this MKE utilizing e-commerce. In week 1, we got introduced to e-commerce, which is a business model that allows user or company to interact buying or selling something online. We also got introduced to the 4 types of e-commerce, which is business to business, business to consumers, consumers to consumers, and consumer to business. Now, business to business is like company to company. It's an interaction between two company. And business to consumer is like an interaction between a company to a consumer. Consumer to consumer is this just consumer to consumer, and consumer to business is like consumer to a corporate. Yes. We also got introduced to an e-marketplace, which is basically a place that holds interaction, which is like buying or selling between user or company, like Tokopedia or Shopee. We also got introduced to the advantage and threat of e-commerce. The advantage being, with it being online, it provides tons of advantage to the sellers, which is like it's cost effective. Since like you don't need to open another shop in another town, you just need to open it online. So it's cost effective, and it provides a longer range of audience, which since it's online, you can manage it anywhere at any time, and you can get more audience since it's online. And for consumer, it acts as a 24/7 shop for people of all time to buy. So it's like time efficient, since at any time you can just buy anything you want in e-commerce. uh, Now the threat is that it is potentially could be an online fraud, and you might be monitored by another person, so beware. And in week 2 we got introduced to what is called funneling, which is a way to visualize the marketing of a business. Now, there are 6 parts of funneling, which is exposure, discovery, consideration, conversion, customer relationship, and retention. Now, first thing first, what is exposure? It's a way to communicate to a larger audience, for example, through social media or one-to-one talk or anything that can get you to be like to people know your product. Discovery. It is a way that the user will get interested to the product. Now, consideration is like making them think that they can buy your like they're interested in your product, making them consider even your product to them, so like they can buy your product. Now, conversion is a way of making visitors to customers, so like making them into customers. And customer relationship, it's a way of communicating with them more post experience. So post, after they buy your stuff, you need to communicate with them and maintain a relationship. And then by making a relationship with them, you can retain the customer. You can for example, target them all the time. In this MKE, I also learned how to make partnership with an associate, where I learned to make an MOU, though even though it's template, and to communicate my intention with a partner efficiently and effectively. And then in this MKE, I also learned how to use Tokopedia and its features, which there's a lot. I also learned how to execute a plan effectively and thoroughly as possible. In this MKE, I also taught how to do videography and photography so that the potential customers might be interested in our product. For example, what angle we should take, what music we should give, and what lighting is correct on which scenes. I also learned of the importance of description and name of a product, since if you add more description or more name as complete as possible, you might get recommended through the algorithm more time. So so that you can get potential customers. Now, how e-commerce helps our partner business and or our business. So in my partner business, since they haven't created a Tokopedia, I'm tapping into another market for them, which has never been done before for them. And in my execution plan, I have done all 30 days of execution as efficiently and as effectively without any help, basically. So as you can see, this is all my 30 days of execution. I have done everything. And as you can see, there are some that are uh, status, which is diganti, which means like I might have ganti the activitas to doing something else or um, making something like that. And yeah, and there's also the chatbot here. Yeah. Next, we got to the result. So as you can see over here, from the dashboard of Tokopedia, I can see that the product is seen through, but not people. There is no people that are that interested in our product, as seen in dalam keranjang. So after some iteration, I created this UI, and since I have make the function for Tokopedia, like I have done on implementing the some functions in Tokopedia, like coupon toko and other things, but it is not seen through in here. So I make it more seen through by adding coupon toko, as you can see over here. And the result, as seen over here, it got more interest and more people seen my product. So by changing the UI and making more using more function and implementing it in Tokopedia, we can get more users. And my testimonial about my time in MKI utilizing e-commerce. In this MKI, I learned so much about the world of e-commerce where I would have not known before. I have known some basics about e-marketplace, but I do not know how it operates. Which in this MKE, I learned how it operates, and I learned how to maintain a shop in a marketplace. And a lot more different skill like photography, videography, which is essential to my eyes as an individual for my growth. And in my opinion, the hardest part of this MKE is to find the partnership business, which since I don't have my own business, I need to look for it, and which takes some times. That's why I believe that maybe adding more time for another batch of um, student is maybe possible. That's all from me. Thank you.